Shalom, Israel. The I.S.U.P.K is hosting the Lord's 55th annual Passover with a all-access pass to the lamb slaughter, all-black party, scripture breakdown class, kids party, the Lord's 55th annual Passover, and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Get your all-access pass at ISUPK.com, starting with April 17th events with the lamb slaughter at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. in North Carolina. Make sure that you get involved. Make sure that you're in the house at 1921 Strickland Road, Clayton, North Carolina. Followed up on April 18th, Thursday, the all-black party. I.S.U.P.K concert series in Durham, North Carolina at the Durham Armory. Last year we tore it down, and this year it's gonna be a whole movie. Then Friday we have the kids party with a petting zoo. On top of that, it's going to be held at the Sky Zone Trampoline Park with virtual reality included. Get your all-access pass at ISUPK.com. April 19th in the evening, General Muhammad's scripture breakdown class. You already know we got the heavy hitter in the building, and it's going to be at the South Square Event Center. Make sure that you're in the house starting at 7 p.m. in Durham, North Carolina. Then, April 20th, the moment you've been waiting for, the Lord's 55th annual Passover. Make sure that everybody's in the house, and it's being held at the last Black National Fairgrounds in Pittsboro, North Carolina, starting at 6 p.m. Also housing an actual slave quarters, which you will be able to go and take pictures and video footage in front of it. That's 191 Fairgrounds Road, Pittsboro, North Carolina, April 20th, starting at 6 p.m. with a doors open at 4 p.m. for a brunch. Make sure you're in the house on time. Then April 21st, Sunday, is the Feast of Unleavened Bread at the Haiti Heritage Center, 804 Old Fayetteville Street, Durham, North Carolina. Make sure that you are in the house. If you have not booked your hotel room, there are still a few rooms available at the Millennium Hotel. Check the number. Make sure that you call. Rooms are only available while they last. The Lord's 55th annual Passover, hosted by the I.S.U.P.K.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yahanna, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yahanna is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
Mataya, present thyself.
Kawaka. Mataya, Bambanyam, Banyashala.
Mataya, Bamba Yam Bayashala.
Yaba Shem Brakatan.
Yahaba Shem Yashabrakatha.
Glory. Yasharala.
All right. Whoop on Yakadam. I mean, Imagine, which means to stand. Whoop on Yakadam, which means turn and face the east. All right. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Repeat after me. Abanawi, Shabbat Shemai, Kadash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'a, Radazayaka, Kaya, Salaki, Haya, I.S.U.P.K, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamai, Matananawa, Nakam, Kara, Yuwam, Masalakanawa, Kamawafinawa, Kasalakanawa, Kamawafinawa, Wala'a, Tabaya'ayanawa, Manasaya 1, Abo, Habashayanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapara, La'abalani, Aman.
And in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth, as it is in heaven.
Give
us this day.
Give us this day
our daily
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
into temptation,
but
deliver us from evil.
Thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory forever. So be it. We're going to do the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Thunder now, Hakak, Lar Ba'ar, Kamakala, Kamarwa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakim, Hamathim, Hakak, Arakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagavashem, Ba'ashem Yahushua, what Aman, Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal, all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua. Thank you.
So be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'ala. Habaya. Saparium. Barak. Pa. Magun. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Wadaman. Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua,
bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones.
In the
name of Yahushua, thank you.
So be it.
We're going to do the Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ar,
Asha'ar,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahahoya,
Ahahoya,
Ma'ayan, Yaba'ar, Izoria, Ma'an, Yahweh, I.S.U.P.K, Shemaya, Wa'aratazar, Ayathan, Lamawat, Wagalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayasun, Shabamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Al-Yar, Yamyinka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakarka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'athka, Wabawaka, Ma'itha, Ma'irabalam,
Amen. I will lift my eyes to the hills.
From whence
cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
Coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Even I suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
Yahweh
out. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to do Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashkwat.
Ka-Yahanna.
Yahanna.
Al-Yabika.
Al-Yabi.
Yahanna Yawan.
Yahanna Yawan.
Omashanayaka.
Omashanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Sawar.
Sawar.
Wayataya Aitazawa.
Wayataya Aitazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakida.
Wanakakida.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'al.
Sham Yasha'al.
Awa.
Awa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Nawa Aitazawa.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
What? Salaki. Wayashama Alia.
Wayashama.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabo.
Gabo.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak. Palashat.
Palashat.
I'm Yashabia.
I'm Yashabia.
Tazawu.
Tazawu.
Gamashawu.
Gamashawu.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Admam.
Admam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawad.
Zarawad.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamajin.
Kamajin.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banako.
Banako.
Kwayashwan.
Kwayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayanda Aru.
Ba'ayanda Aru.
Hawa. Salak Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'arama.
La'arama.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nadiyamuwa.
Nadiyamuwa.
Ka'ara.
Ka'ara.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza
Wakaza Bak.
Wakaza Bak.
Wakata Zamana.
Wakaza Zamana.
Kanda Saya Kamwa.
Kasai Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Naya Rashad.
Naya Rashad.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahaya.
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 Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagawgala.
Kagawgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Raka.
Labanya Raka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Daba'aya Ra'ira.
Daba'aya.
Wakahalaba.
Kalahaba.
Thalahat.
Salahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Tharadapma.
Tharadapma.
Basa'iraka. Salaki. Basa'iraka.
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 Wabas. So Salaki. Basa'iraka.
Basa'iraka.
Wabasa Wapathka. The Bahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Wayaba'awa. Ajai. Wayakaparwa. Waya Amadwa. Salaki. Waya Abadwa. Waya Da'irwa. Kaya. Atha. Shamka. Yahweh. Labadka. Al Yawan. Al Kaharadaza. The water among.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
O Yahweh. For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against
thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, and Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Amalek,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre,
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kishon, which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red. And like Zayed, yea, all their princes as Zabah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood,
as the flame set the mountains on fire,
and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh, let it be confounded and trouble forever. Yea, let it be put to shame and purge, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be it. Sorry. Yashabi, which means to be seated.
All right, I'm up here. Yashabi, which means be seated. We're going to continue on where we left off last week. We're going to start off in the Hebrew, and then we're going to get to the in English. We're gonna get Proverbs 3:33 to 35, and then 4:1 through 4. Mathia, if you can get the rest of chapter 3, and then Brock, if you can close it out, 4:1 through 4.
Okay.
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 33. Marath, Yahweh, Babayath, Rashai, One Yawa, Taza the Yak Yum, Yabarak, verse 34. Lataz Yum, Hawa Yalla Yataza, Walla Ain Yum, Yathan, Kakan, Salaki, Kun. Oh, verse 35, Salaki. Kabawad, Kakum Yum, Yana Salaki, Yana Kawal, Yana Kawa, the water. Wakasa Yol Yum, Morayum, Kuala one.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 1. Shema Iwa, Bunyam, Mawasar, Abba, Waha, Kashia, Bawa, Lada Aith, Bayana, or Bayana. Verse 2, Kaya, Lakaka, Tawa, Natha Thaya, Lakam, or Laquam, Tharathia, Ar, the I, Zabawa, verse 3, Kaya.
It's like it. The I Zabwa.
The I, Zabawa.
The I Zabwa.
Zabwa, okay.
Yeah.
The I Zabwa, the water. Verse 3, Kaya, Bun, Haya, Yathia, La'a, Baya, Raka, Waya, Kayad, Lapunya, Amaya, verse 4, Wayarunya, Waya Amar, Laya, Yathamak, Dabaria, Labak, Shamar, Matazawathia, Wakaya, verse 5.
That's Most High Christ. We're going to read the same passage in English, Proverbs 3:33 to 35, and then 4:1 through 4.
Come on, God. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 33. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just.
So like it. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked. Now, how do we know this? Go home and see how you living. Go home and see how you living.
Salaki, if I make
Go ahead, yeah. We can go all day just on this verse.
I ain't even gonna do much. What it say, and I think that one of the heaviest parts of that verse is that it say that is this a curse from the Lord, meaning this coming strictly from the Lord. This is you want a close relationship with the Most High, like Christians love to say. Well, the Lord, that what's going on in our house. That's a curse from God Himself, from the Most High Himself. You know what I'm saying?
So, go ahead.
He's speaking to you, all right.
Yeah. So, like, real quick, I heard a video where people write in, ask for advice and whatnot, and this brother said, help, please help. I need some advice. I got jumped by 2 of my baby mamas, and my wife, who I married, and to leave them, saw it and didn't do anything about it because she was on house arrest. Talk about a curse from the Lord, man. If you don't know how to choose, goddamn, you're gonna end up with his eye was swollen shut. His eye was swollen shut, got beat up by his 2 baby mamas, and his wife was just sitting there looking because she
double whammy,
right? Triple, triple. He struck out 3 times.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you don't, that's not a sign from the Most High. That's a sign from the Most High. Like, hey, you need to choose wisely, or you wind up like this brother who got jumped by 2 of his baby mamas. And his wife was just sitting there looking at him.
Pass read option.
In other words, if he was following the laws and statutes of the Most High God, none of that would have happened. And he would have had a happy household with all 3 of them.
He at least would have had the wisdom to dodge them blows. He ain't been through Hebrew
Good
Academy.
night. Good night. Let's keep going.
Verse 34. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. Verse 35. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools.
Now that's real heavy, because look at how what's going on. The wise shall inherit glory. You think take that has inherited glory,
right?
Or did he get promoted for the shame of fools? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Salaki, let's keep going.
Come. This Proverbs chapter 4, verse 1. Hear, ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Forsake ye not my law. Verse 3. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to do this the whole
time. Do it.
I'm not. I didn't want to glide over that easy. I mean, what was it? Proverbs 4 and 1 and 2. Like the instruction of a father. You know what I mean? And then it's saying, giving you good doctrine. Like right there in the scriptures, it's telling you that the black children need their father. You know what I'm saying? The instruction of a father is good doctrine. You know what I mean? The instruction that's inside of this Bible is the wisdom of the Lord. It's good doctrine. Some of you black, big old nappy-headed black women that want to raise the child by themselves. You understand? And of course, it applies to who it applies to. You understand? But y'all, in this imagination, they don't know how their son ended up, in the jail. Single black mothers raise sons that go to jail. Single black mothers raise sons that end up on every drug in the world. You understand? Committing every crime in the world. It's not saying that you're trash. You might be. The doctrine you're following sure as hell is, but the instruction of a father, you understand, is good doctrine. You understand, like black children, black babies need that father in that household, need that man in that household to give them good instruction and good doctrine. You understand? So, like, I just want to pass that over.
That's real tough, because they're saying listen to it, listen to it. Just, even when because at a certain age and whatnot, boys rebel from their fathers, and they just think that they know everything, every goddamn thing. They've been through everything when they ain't been through squat. They don't know squat. They don't know until they know. Learn from the wise. Learn from teachers. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to have that carnal. And you want to have that carnal knowledge of going through that thing, like drug addiction, instead of listening to your father when you say don't take drugs. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a beast on your back that is hard to shake, when you could have just avoided that the whole way around by not even going that route. Just listen to understanding. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep reading.
Come. Verse 3. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also, and said unto me, let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live.
Say that last part again.
Keep my verse 4. He taught me also, and said unto me, let thy heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live.
Say, keep my commandments and live. What does that mean? You think the rapper Trouble, if you kept the Most High God's commandments by not laying with another man's woman, you think he would be alive right now? I think he would be. You think not selling drugs and whatnot, like
Alpo.
like Alpo, yeah. I was since Diddy's in the news and whatnot. I was gonna say like because Gerald Muhammad was saying how the brothers really did not like Biggie because what he was rapping about was selling drugs, and that's the only way to to get out of the hood and whatnot. And when he got the brothers was not sad over the situation. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because he made something called the 10 Crack Commandments, using God's laws and perverting it to do evil and wickedness. You know what I'm saying? And he died the way of a drug dealer. If he kept God's commandments, you think he would have died like that? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Diddy. That remains to be seen. He's on a run for his life. Where is he? He's like that where in the world is Carmen? Where in the world is Diddy? Where in the world is he? No one really knows where he is exactly. Running for his life because he is a deviant. A deviant. If he kept God's laws, none of this will be happening. None of it. What remains to be seen is if he'll live to see it through. But we're going to keep on going. Barack, can you get me Proverbs 4, 5 through 11?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 5. Kana, kakwama, kana, bayana, ar, dasha kaka, wa'ar, the water, ma amaria, paya. Verse 6, ar, the I.S.U.P.K, watha shamar, slaki, watha shamarak, ahaba, watat slaki, watatazar. Verse 7, ra'a shayath, slaki, ra'a shayath, kakama, kana, kakama, wabakal, kana, yanak, kana.
So like that's
Kwana, the water. Kwana. Bayana, verse 8. Salah, Wathar, Wama, Salaki, Wathar, Wamamak, Thaka, Badak, Kaya, Thakab, Kwana, verse 9. Thathan, Lara Ashak, Lawayath, Kana, Itarath, the Pa'arath, Bayana, Salaki, Thama, Ganak, verse 10. Shama'ai, Banya, Wakwaka, Amaria, Wayar, Bawa, Laka.
It's like a Wayar Rabwa.
Waya, Rabwa, Laka, Shanawa, Kaya Young, verse 11. Badarak, Kakama, Harath Yak, Hadar, Kathayak, Bama'ai, Galya, Yashar, verse 12.
That's it, yeah. We're going to read the same passage in English. Proverbs 4, 5 through 11.
Come on. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not. Neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. Verse 9. She shall give to thy head an ornament of grace. A crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. Verse 11. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in the right paths.
Like real quick. This passage right here is saying so much, but a lot of it may go over people's heads. When it says it's basically saying, get wisdom and understanding. The only way you can get wisdom and understanding is by learning from someone who is wise and has understanding. You can't be. I saw some again, man. I wonder if before social media, people was just how do I put it? Stupid. I saw this video this brother put up about somebody, I think some sister who was saying, their hair was like an antenna and it was like, soaking in the rays of the sun, and it was like, it's like, man, like these people, who I can't stand? These mother people who be saying I overstand. I can't stand them people, yo. Mm-mm. No, what? What?
I in the conversation, right?
You know what I'm saying? Them type people that just knows everything about nothing. Mm-hmm. This one dude said that in the Bible, Christian means nigger, and nigger means it's talking about the black people. Like nigger, yo. If you don't understand anything, if you think you understand something, go to somebody who actually knows that subject. I'm not going to go to a mechanic and talk about neuroscience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go to a child clinical psychologist and ask them how to fix my water heater. You know what I'm saying? They may have knowledge, but not in that thing that you're looking for. So don't be going to these places that don't know what the hell they're talking about. Mm-hmm. And you can tell who knows what they're talking about by the fruit that they bear. You know what I'm saying? Look at Commander General Yahanna. He's been teaching our people about the Bible for decades.
Okay.
Look at the fruit he's bearing compared to the fruit other people who claim that they know the Bible are bearing.
It's like, I give that a hand.
So if you wanna just go on about one thing or another, man, just vet the people who you're learning from, or you be overstanding a whole lot of stuff. Let's keep going. Proverbs 4, 12 through 18. Get me the first two, and I'm gonna get the rest of it.
Come on. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 12. Balak thaka. La'a. Yatazara. Yatazar. The what? Taza What? Salaki. What? The Dara Wataza. Dara Wataza. La'a. The Kashol, verse 13. Hakazak, Bama Wasar, La'a. Al. The Rap, Natazara, Kaya, Haya, 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 Haya. I'm gonna say like Kaya, Yak.
That's on correct. 18. Verse 14. Ba'arach, Ra, Sha'ayim, Al, Thaba'ah, Wa'al, Tha'ashar, Ba'arak, Ra'ayim. Verse 15. Para, Hawa, Al, Tha'aibar, Bawa, Shata, Ma'al, Yawa, Wa'ai, Bawar. Verse 16. Kaya, La'a, Yashanwa, La'a, Ra'i, Yara'aiwa, Wanaga, Naga Zala, Shana Thum, La'a, Yaka Shalawa. Verse 17. Kaya, Lacham, Rashai, Waya Yun, Hama, Hamasyam, Yashafwa. Verse 18. Wa'arach, Taza de Yakim, Ka Awar, Naga, Hawalak, Wa'amar, Slakia, Wa Awar, I, Nakawan, Hayawam. We're going to continue on. We're going to read the same passage in English, Proverbs 4:12-18.
Come on, God, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 12. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straightened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction, let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. Verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men.
Man, someone should have told, take that, this verse. Hey, go not the way of the wicked men. Just because they have fame, power, money, and whatnot, that's not the way to go. You know who else is going to have fame, power, money, and not be destroyed? Kamash. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
The captains and the officers of the I.S.U.P.K. going to have fame, power, wealth. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's going to be righteous.
Right.
We don't have to be looking over our back, because we someone think that we did wrong. Nah. We're not. It's not going to be a canceled type of thing. In 10 years, in 20 years, if we're actually in the kingdom, when we're actually in the kingdom, and we do something prior, they're not going to look back and say, "Hey, you did this and this was wrong." Why? Because we're following the laws of the Most High God. We're keeping the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to look over our backs. No one's gonna come back and say, "Hey, that was wrong. That someone did something against you." Nah, ain't gonna be nothing like that. Anybody?
They already done came out with a Surviving Diddy series.
Yeah, and he's trying to threaten 50 to not come out with it.
Who's trying to threaten him?
Diddy.
Diddy's on the loose. He posting off an IP address.
Yeah. He got the
VPN
VPN going from here and there. Nope, I'm over here.
Somewhere next to a cell block tower.
All he needs to do is contact his lawyer. His lawyer and his lawyers will do all that. But still,
and Diddy's sassy. It's a lot.
What's that?
He's sassy.
You want to know who was sassy? Someone told me. Well, I saw his video, and they was sodomites. They was like, well, before they said that they didn't know who Meek Mills was, right? And then they was like, before I even knew who he was, I can just look in his face and see that he's sassy, right?
Yeah, I saw that in the interview.
So I googled Meek Mills, not just Meek Mill, whatever, just Meek Mills, just regular. All his pictures is like how did I not see that?
Sweet boy. Sweet boy.
How did I not see that? I'm not saying he is. But he didn't do anything, to assuage his allegations. Nobody's gonna call me a murderer and me say, no, I love when people's alive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna dance around the saying no, I'm not. Someone accused me of being a murderer, I'm like, I'm not a murderer.
Straight up.
Straight up. If someone accused me of being a thief, I'm not going to say, something around about that. I'm just going to say, I'm not a thief. What did Meek Mill say? He done said some foolishness that doesn't say anything about him not being gay.
That's nasty work. Dreams and nightmares.
His dreams and nightmares was of him coming out or not coming out.
He's just a sweet boy.
We got any more? You got any more?
Let's
keep going.
Verse 15. Avoid it.
That's a lot to get the Bible
Oh my goodness. Right?
I'll be on the mic. Read it again. Say it again.
Say it again.
Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. Verse 17. For they eat the bread of the wickedness, and drink the wine of the violence. Verse 18. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day.
We're gonna get the next one, Proverbs 4:19 through 25. If you can take that, Barak.
Verse 19. The rock, Rasha'ayim, Ka'a Pala. Make sure I get this right. Let me go to the next page. All right. Still in verse 19. La'a, Yada Iwa, Yada Iwa, Bama, Kashawa, verse 20. Banya, Lada Barya, Hakwa Shayaba, La'amaria, Hata, Azanak, verse 21. Ar, Yala, Yazawa, Ma'ai, Yun Yaka, Shamaram, Bathawak, Laba Bakar, verse 22. Kayayam, Hama, La Mataza'a Yaham, Walakar, Bashar Wa, Mara Pa'a, verse 23. Makar, Mashamar, Natazar, Labak, Kaya, Manma Nawa, Mamanawa, the what? So like you saying? Mamanwa, Thawataza Awath, Kayayam, verse 24. Hasar, Mamak, or Mamak, right? Aqua, Shawath, Pa, Wala, Zawath, or Paha, Wala, Zawath, Shapathium, Hara, Kakwa, Mamak, or Mamak, verse 25. Ayanya, Yaka, Lana, Kaka, Yaba, Yatawa, Yatwa, Wa'ai, Pa'ai, Payak, Yasharwa, Nadak, Naga, Daka, verse 26. Nadayak, Salaki, Nagdak, Nadagat, Salaki, Nagadak, Salaki, the water.
No sweat. We're going to continue on reading in English, Proverbs 4:19 through 25.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 19. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, Attend to my words. Incline thy ear unto my saying. Verse 21. Let them not depart from thy eyes. Keep them in the midst of thy heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Verse 23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a forward mouth, and preserve lips. Salaki. Preserve lips. Perverse lips put far from thee. Verse 25. Let thy eyes look right on, and let thy eyelids look straight before thee.
We're going to continue on reading in Hebrew. Mathia, if you can get me Proverbs 4, 26 and 27, and I'll finish it off 5, 1 through 5.
Come on. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 26. Palasa. Ma'igol. Ragalak. Wakol. Darakia. Yakanwa. Verse 27. Al. The ta. Yamayan. Yamyan. Washamawal. Hasar. Ragalak. Mara'ai.
We're going to get Proverbs 1 and verse 5. Bunya, Laka Kamathia, Hakwa She Yaba, Latha Bowanathia, Hata, Azanak. Verse 2. Lashamar, Maza Mawath, Wada'ith, Shapa Thayak, Yana Tazarwa. Verse 3. Kaya, Napath, Thata Panah, Shapathia, Zara, Waha Lak, Masha Mana, Chaka. Verse 4. Wa'ak Rayatha, Mara, Kala Aina, Khada, Ka Harab, Payawath. Verse 5. Raga Laya, Raya Dawath, Mawath, Sha'awal, Taza Idaya, Yatha Makwa. We're going to continue on in English. This is Proverbs 4, 26, 27, and 5, 1 through 5.
Come on. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 26. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil.
So basically, it's saying, hey, before you do something, just think about what you're about to do. You know what I'm saying? If you see that there's a path towards evil, man, get the hell up out the way. Don't do that thing. In order to get high, you're gonna have to actually go. You're gonna have to actually put forth some effort to get high. You're gonna have to find the plug. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to get the money from. You're gonna have to possibly gain his trust. Because out here, nowadays, it's like, hey, I don't know you. I ain't selling to you. That's just what I heard. But you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to get that. Then you're gonna have to get the paraphernalia to do that thing. And then you're gonna have to you can't be out in public doing the however hard type of drug you're trying to get. You can't just do that in public unless that demon, one time I was in Canada and I was going to the slave, and this was like the trains open up at a certain time, and I was like on the first wave, right? Mm-hmm. I'm in my mind, I'm like a little late, so I just got to keep going. I gotta go, right? I come around the corner and go up these stairs, and there's this dope fiend on the stairs with the spoon, burning the spoon. I see the needle on the side, and he just look up and just keep on going. I'm like, what?
In Canada?
Yeah. I'm like, but there's no difference than this. This is just my experience. I've seen this in Canada, but it happens here in DC, happens here in New York, happens in Philly and Miami, Chicago, happens everywhere. This story that they're doing it in a public place, they don't give a damn because they just need that fix. You had some?
Salaki, if I may, my time in Canada too, when I used to stay up there, they have there's a street, one street that they keep all the dope fiends at in Canada. So it's a thing. I think it's across all Canada where they just kind of like zone them off so they can make all the rest of Canada or the city look good. But they give them their fix. They give them their daily fix, like how in the States they got the methadone clinics. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've had a couple encounters on that.
Unfortunately, this wasn't that case because this was just this was like doggone in the middle of a busy place. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't like Skid Row. Right. This was where money and wealth was. Mm-hmm. Now, if anybody ever seen The Wire, they have this place called Amsterdam where there's like these drug-free zones, not drug-free, but these zones where it's allowed. Mm-hmm. I forget where I was in. I think I was in Denmark. And someone told me about this place. I had to go see it for myself. I was like, "What? You serious?" Mm-hmm. So I just went walking around. It was hell. But I tell you, that was the best hamburger I ever had in my life. That ass was a lot. That was rough. It was the best hamburger I've ever had, and I shouldn't have even been there. Just because if you know me, I traveled a lot, and I just like to just go and see stuff. Right. I went to see that. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Everybody knew it was an open air thing. People had them little booths set up and like, hey, I got this. I'm like, no. But I'll take that hamburger. Salaki, let's keep going.
Kawal Khan. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 1. My son, attend unto my wisdom and bow thy ear to my understanding, that thou mayest regard this discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. Verse 3. For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil.
Salakia. Salakia. On the way in, I seen another video. You know how those you pop a balloon type shows and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Someone they introduce themselves and they pop a balloon. Well, anyway, this was something similar. It was a dating show, right? Yeah. And his brother was talking to the sister, and he was like, hey, you got any kids? And she was like, right. And then she was like, well, why you signing like that? And she was like, well, because I got 6 kids. He was like, damn, to the left, immediately to the left, right? And then she was like, well, why? He was like, because I ain't trying to deal with all that. He was like, I was like, I ain't trying to deal with all that. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, nah, she was trying to plead her case, right? And then when she was trying to get that, and she was like trying to plead her case, and then she was like, she said something in Spanish. The water slot, no source. And then she was trying to plead her case, and then she said something in Spanish, and he was like, don't do that. That kind of turns me on. And she was like, nah, you still gotta go to the left. And then she started real talking in real Spanish. And then he was like, come on, go to the right. She was like, thank you, papi.
Got him.
Yeah, exactly. She's about to have a seventh one. Good night. But read this part again. Read that again.
For the lips of a strange woman drop as in honeycomb.
She knew. Well, he shouldn't have told her that. He should have just said, keep it moving. But he done let the cat out the bag, and she just let the honeycomb, come in his ears and whatnot. And he was like, all right, go ahead, going to the right. Keep going.
And her mouth is smoother than oil.
It was smooth. Keep going.
But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword.
You know what wormwood is? Wormwood is them worms that be coming up that be eating the dead. Mm-hmm. It's bitter. It's bitter as them worms. Yeah, man. Why you want to dip your toe in that water? That muddied water? Right. Why would you want to do that willingly? She done told you what it is. She done told you what it is. Why? Let's keep going.
God.
Yeah, you had to say that one, right? Mark that preset down. I hear you. I understand.
Verse 5. Her feet go down to the death. Her steps like hold on hell. Shush. That's it.
That's not. Read that again.
Verse 5. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell.
Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. Lord only knows what type of hell comes with that sister. Whatever demons that have hold on her, and in the end, this sister was basically begging on a dating show. She was begging to be called by his name. There's a precept where it says, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying that what's that?
We will have our own.
Yeah, we will have our own food. We'll have our own clothes. Just let us be called by that name. These are the type of women. Shalom, sir. These are the type of women that they're talking about. These are the type of women. And she was saying, "Hell, hold up! I take care of my own kids. You ain't got nothing to do with that. I take care of my own kids. Just let me be called by your name." Mm-hmm. This is scripture coming out right there in the open. And he was like, all right, go ahead, go right. Good night. Salakia. Let's keep going.
Come on.
That's it. We're going to get Proverbs. I keep saying Psalms. We was in Psalms for so long. Salakia. Proverbs 5, 6 through 12. I'm going to get this one. Okay. It's Proverbs chapter 5, verse 6. Arach, Hayayam, Pun, Tha, Slakia, Tha, Palasa, Naiwa, Ma'ai, Galathia, La'a, Thadai, verse 7. Wa'ai Tha, Bunyam, Shemaiwa, Laya, Wa'al, Thasa, Warwa, Ma, Amaria, Paya, verse 8. Hara Kakwat. Shalakia. Ma'alia. Darakak. Wala'a. Thakwa Rab. Al. Pathak. Bayatha. Verse 9. Pana. Thathan. La'akarium. Hawadak, Washa Nathyaka, La'a Kazaria. Verse 10, Pan, Yasha Baiwa, Zarayam, Chakak, Wa'ai Taza Babayath, Nakaria. Verse 11, Wana Hamath, Ba'a Kar Yathak, Baka Lawath, Basharak. Washa Arak. Verse 12. Wa Marath. Ayak. Shana Athia. Mawa Sar. Watha wa Kakath. Na Ataza. Labia. We're going to get this in English. Proverbs 5, 6 through 12.
Come on, that's the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 6. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them.
See, man, read that from the top.
Come on. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life.
So this is what this is saying is like unless you want to think about life or death, if you want to think about what's what's going on in your life, it's basically stay away from this woman. Why? Because keep going.
Her ways are movable.
Her ways are movable. She's gonna be feeling one way one day, and she's gonna be feeling a whole different way another day.
A leaf in the wind.
Yeah. A whole different way another day. You don't want someone who says she got your back one day, and for out of no reason, nothing that you did. It could be something that went on in the street. It could be something that went on in a car. It could be something that went on in her dream.
Oh yeah,
the dream was crazy,
right? It could have been something that she went to sleep on and woke up and looking at you like you done, like you done did the most evilest thing in the world. You don't want a woman like that. You don't want a woman like that. Got you up at night thinking about smoking a cigarette, just looking at her like, what am I going to do? Or just sitting in the sitting in the living room with the TV off, just staring into space. 2:30 in the morning, like what the hell?
Tapping
tapping your foot real fast, biting your nail down to the damn nub. And like, damn, what I got myself into? Why? Because she's one way in one day and she's another way another day. You ain't do nothing. And that's the norm. If anything is normal, is you can count on her being something another day, another week. You don't want this, Salakia. It's all in the choosing. If she can't follow your lead her to the door. That's it. Keep going. I say that, that's before you actually lay with her. If you don't lay with her, it's too late. You don't seal the deal. You can't just lead her to the door. Get counsel, because you're going to need it. You're going to need all the prayers. You're going to need all the help. You're going to need all the wisdom that you can get. Keep going.
Come. Salakia.
You have some? Go ahead.
Nah, I was going to say, them stones ain't going to save you either.
Them stones, them crystals, the sage, you know what I'm saying? Overstanding her ain't going to save you.
God.
Let's keep going.
Her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house.
So how do we know how to do this? You know what I'm saying? First, you got to understand wisdom. You got to get wisdom from men who know wisdom. That's number one. Number two, go to her father. Go to the man who was raising her. If she doesn't have a man that raised her, that should be hint number one. If you still want to proceed with extreme caution. Just unfortunately, most of our people, men and women, have been raised without a father. So I'm not saying that should just be the end all do all. That's not what I'm saying. Because we're in this curse, we're in this captivity. That's just the way of life, unfortunately. But under Commander General Yahanna, we're doing something about that. You know what I'm saying? Give a big shout out to Barack. He's having a baby shower. You know what I'm saying? He's doing something about it. Matayas doing something about it. He got about 17. He's sowing his raw oats. You know what I'm saying? Salakia.
Nice.
Lightning is catching up to him. but we all have households that have a father in them. You know what I'm saying? We're all the head of our household that has fathers in them. So that this next generation is not going to have to go through the things that we went through. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. If she don't have a father or a father figure in her life, proceed with extreme caution. That man should be able to tell you, hey, nah, this ain't what you want. It's nice to look at, but that's my niece. You know what I'm saying? That's my daughter. I know who she is. I know what she's capable of. You may want to sit this one out. You know what I'm saying? Man to man, pimp to pimp, Salakia. You have some?
Or you can get a nice refurbished woman in the I.S.U.P.K. that do have fathers.
No, brand new women. Brand new women.
Come.
They come in here, they kill themselves. They kill that old person that they was. Just like you killing that old man that you was. That's like Brock was killing that old man that he was. Just like I had to murder red rum that man that I once was. You know what I'm saying? It's not refurbished, it's brand new. Brand new.
That's right.
So if you want a brand new woman, just come up in here. Come up in here and we'll teach you how to get a brand new woman. Salakia. Any more? Let's keep going.
Come. Verse 9. Lest thou give thy honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel, lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger. Verse 11. And
that sound like a precept for child support. With this one, I'm sorry, I ain't on child support, and I felt that.
Man,
it said, "Lest thou give thine honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel, and lest thy strangers be filled with thy wealth." Esau be eating off that dang child support, eating, living large off of child support.
I know y'all heard of that basketball player,
and they strangers.
I know y'all heard of that basketball player who had a kid and came to terms with the mother, saying, all right, well, you know, me and you, we can keep the course out of this. She agreed to it. He was diligent in the things that he was supposed to be doing as a father, not just physically being there, but when he was able to provide for the kid, right? Before the kid turned 18, this evil, wicked woman that the scripture is telling you to run from went to the court and said that he didn't pay child support. He had receipts and saying, hey, I paid for this. You know, I kept a record of everything I paid for. He paid over $1 million during this time, right? The court said that was gifts. That was gifts. It didn't come through the court. It's not child support. You were ordered to pay back child support. You had to pay another $1 million. You had to pay another $1 million. And the reason why is because just like Barack was saying, you know, they eating off of us. The judges, the court system, that those fees that it goes through the court system comes through. They take part of that, and that goes to their retirement. That goes to their retirement from their 401k type deal. So even though he knows, or that judge, whoever that judge was, knows that this man is actually paid for the well-being of his child, they said no. I need to eat. I need to get my taste. So pay them again. Boy, I tell you, if that doesn't turn someone into a criminal, oppression maketh the wise man mad. Now, the way to avoid that, let me tell you a way to avoid that. Follow God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
That's how you do it. You can run from dragons like this. So, let's keep going.
Come. Verse 11. And they mourn at the last. Salaki. And thou mourn at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed. Verse 12. And say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof. That's it.
Now, Most High in Christ.
On that scripture right there is so heavy because it definitely shows the authenticity of the Bible. Because I remember Captain Shock was breaking it down before, saying like a demon. It juice you up and pump you up to do whatever you about to do. That's, you know what I'm saying, unrighteous, unlawful, or evil. You understand? And then as soon as you done did it, that demon leave you right there high and dry. You understand? Once you done committed that crime, then you sitting there wondering like, what did I just do? Because that demon done left you to deal with that crime alone. That demon ain't gonna sit in that jail with you. That demon ain't gonna sit in that prison house with you. That demon ain't gonna sit next to you in that evil behind behind woman. That demon ain't gonna sit with you. So when the scriptures say, and then after you gonna say, how if I hated instruction and my heart despised reproof, now that you done met what suffering look like, now you questioning, why didn't I listen? What was I thinking? All that and above. You know what I'm saying? You hated instruction. It's one thing if you wasn't instructed to do, you know what I'm saying, something. But if you instructed to do so, the only person you can look at is yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna say that's a heavy scripture. You understand on that point right there.
Moreover, to add on to what you're saying, even the people who didn't receive instruction, once they find out, the things that they were doing is so messy, because we all come to a point in time, especially people who are not in the truth. We all come to a point in time where like, man, I messed up at every post in life. Why didn't someone teach me how to avoid those pitfalls? After you didn't go through so much strife and troubles and whatnot, you look back and be like, why haven't I received? Even if I haven't, those people who haven't received instruction, they're like, why didn't I know this? Somebody got to explain why I ain't got squat. Somebody got to explain. So that was heavy what you said. Even more so when people haven't even received instruction and know that they supposed to have received some sort of instruction on how to operate. Right here, this is the way how to operate. Right here. But you need to get up under men who actually know what they're talking about, right? And those men are only in I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
That's it. That's it, right?
All
right. So yeah, that's it on this.
Oh yeah,
you finished 12, right?
Concept.
All right. Barack, if you could close this out, Baba Kashar, Proverbs 5:13-19.
Verse 13. Wala Shama'ai Thaya Bakwa Wall Ma Warrior Wala Mala Madya La'a Hatayathya Azanya. Verse 14. Kama'ait Kama'aita Haya Yathya Bakol Ra'ai Bathawak Kahal Aquahal Wa'ida. Verse 15. Shatha Mayam Maba Warak Wana Zalayam Mathawak Ba'arak. Verse 16. Yapar Watazawa Ma'ai Yanath Yaka Kawataza Barak Bawa Palagaya Mayam. Verse 17. Yawa Laka Labadak Wa'a Yun Lazarayam Athak. Verse 18. Yahaya Makwa Rak Ba Rawak Washamak Ma'ashath Na'ai Warak. Verse 19. Ayalath Aha Bayam Wayai Lath Kun or Kana Dadaya,
The Dadia.
the Dadia, the water.
Mhm.
Yahweh, Bakal, I.S.U.P.K, Ba'a, Habatha, Thashagar, Thamaya.
We're going to continue this on in English, Proverbs 5:3-19.
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, chapter 13.
Verse 13.
Verse 13. This is the Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 13. I have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ear to them that instructed me. I was almost in all evil in the midst of the congregation and assembly. Verse 15. Drink waters out of thy own cistern, and running waters out of thy own well. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the streets. Verse 17. Let them be only thy own, and not strangers with thee. Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Verse 19. Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love.
All right, any closing thoughts before we close out? Anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns online? Go ahead and type them in. We'll get to them before we close out. Anybody have anything up here? All right.
Come. Salaki.
You got something?
Passover.
Yeah. Passover's coming on April 20th. Man, that's it feels like it's next week.
Come.
It's coming quick, fast, and in a hurry. If you don't have your arrangements, make them arrangements fast.
That's
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be in Durham, North Carolina. It's going to be the week of the 20th. We're going to have events going leading up to it, and it's going to conclude on the 21st, which is a Feast of Unleavened Bread. Now, for all you drug addicts out there, you're going to have to make a decision. You going to serve God, or you going to serve that weed? The Most High drew a line. What you going to do? You going to smoke, or you going to get high, or you going to come to the Passover? You can't do both. You can't do both. What you going to celebrate? You're going to celebrate the death of our enemies, how the way the Most High destroyed our enemies, or you going to celebrate the weeds? You want to celebrate the reefer, as the moheads be saying. You want to get high? You had some?
Nah, that was it.
You had
Passover.
Come. Rabbits don't lay eggs.
Man, I feel we were just talking about it and I forgot already.
Diddy might.
Rabbits don't lay eggs. Rabbits don't lay eggs. And how is it? I know it's past, but how is it good that because people celebrate, they say Good Friday, they celebrate the death of our king, the torture of our king. Right. Now, just imagine you have a loved one, someone who you love, hold dearly in high regard, is defamed, their name run through the muck, talked bad about, and then arrested falsely for doing nothing. No, he didn't do anything, or she didn't do anything. This is your loved one. We're talking about your loved one, right? They did their name in, they arrested them falsely, and then they tortured them. And not only did they, murder them, but they murdered them slowly, in the most painful way that they could ever imagine. It's not like they went out and went to the firing squad and they just, boom, they was gone right there. They made them suffer hours until they suffocated to death. This wasn't a quick death. It's a painful death. Now imagine that someone you love went through all that, and you're going to remember that day as a good day. Y'all niggas is bugging, yo. If I had that meme up there with what's his name? Westbrook. What? What? This is what Christians do. This is what Christians do, and they say, yeah, it's a good Friday. Y'all niggas is bugging, yo. Salakia. Y'all are wild. Y'all are absolute wild. Moreover, they said he died for 3 days. If your boss came up to you and say, all right, it's Friday, I'm gonna give you the next 3 days off. And then you show up on Tuesday, right? You show up on Tuesday and your boss comes to you like, hey, you didn't come to work yesterday. You're fired. You can be like, hold on, you gave me 3 days off. So how come you can count 3 days from Friday, but you can't count 3 days when it comes to Easter? Right? That's what they said. They said he died and then 3 days later he arose again, right? So how is he alive on Easter Sunday? That don't make no sense. If you can fathom that when it involves your time off, how come you can't fathom 3 days when it comes to Christ? Because you're stupid. You're in a cult. Right. Where stuff don't make no type of sense.
Right.
It doesn't make any type of sense. But yet you follow it blindly. See how the way I just destroyed that with universal and practical knowledge?
That's right.
Come on. Stop it. Get out of the Christian church. Get out of the Christian church and stop looking stupid. Y'all think we stupid. There was a whole lot of people who said that we dress stupid. We talking stupid. We don't know what the hell we talking about. When I just destroyed y'all with common knowledge. With common knowledge. And all y'all gotta do is just think about these things. Just simply think about these things. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do is just think about these things. If your pastor were to tell you, is there anything else coming up, bro?
No, I was making sure.
Okay, Most High Christ, the water. All you gotta do is just like, hey, they said he died, and 3 days later he raised from the dead. If your boss told you on Friday you don't have to come back to work for 3 days, and he expects you to come back 2 days, nah, come on out, slide. And he tells you to come back in 2 days, nah, then you like, hold on, that's not 3 days. But yet with this, y'all can't count. Y'all can't count. There's nothing good about Friday, and Christ didn't die then. You know what I'm saying? And Easter bunnies do not lay eggs.
That's right.
Right? And with that, Brock.
That's it. Imagine, which means to stand. Men are here only.
Yeah, well,
Yasharala.
all right, one more time.
Let of Israel gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Hashem Yashar Brak, yeah.
Yahweh Hashem Yashar Brak, yeah.
No.
Maju, which means to stand. Wapayah Vadam, which means to turn and face the east. All right, we're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Repeat after me. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Shadash, Ayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malak Matkah, Karaba'ah, Radizayah, Ayah, I.S.U.P.K, Barakazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Thundernaw, Makam, Kar, Yuwam, Wasalakinaw, Kabawafinaw, Kasalakinaw, Kabawafinaw, Wala'ah, Tabaya'ayanaw, Bunasaya One, Abo, Abushayanah, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, La'abulani,
Amen. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
We forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation. Deliver us from evil. From evil. Thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever. So be it.
So be it. We'll say the Hakak in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Hashem
Yahushua. Babakashah. Thundernaw. Hakak. Larpa'ah. Kamakala. Kamadawa. Hakak. Latahal. Hamatazariah. Hakak. Lahakim. Matthew. Hakak. Arakawa. Hatama'ala. Lagarashan. Bahashim Yahushua. Wadamun.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you. So be it.
So be it. We'll say, bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua. Barak Lanaw. Wayasha'Allah. Habayah. Sapari. Barak. Rapah. Hagun. Hashem Yahushua. Wadamun.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us. And Israel.
And the school.
Bless. Heal.
Shield.
Protect. I love them. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you. So be it.
So be it. We're going to say Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Izori, Ma'an, Yahweh, I.S.U.P.K, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Wagalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayishun, Shabamar, Yasha'al, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yah, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashemar, La'ah, Yakaraka, Wayarak, Walayallah, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashamar, After Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'athka, Wabawaka, Ma'itha, Amen.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From
whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my
help? Coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee. Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
From all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
And
out.
thy coming in.
And thy coming
From
in.
this time forth.
From this time forth.
And forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. We want to say Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Tashkwat,
Al-Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Al-Yabika,
Al-Yabika,
Yahama
Yawan,
Wamashanayaka,
Wamashanayaka,
Nasha'al,
Nasha'al,
Ra'aj,
Ra'aj,
Imaka,
Al-Imaka,
Ya'ariyamwa,
Ya'ariyamwa,
Zawaz,
Zawaz,
Wayataya Aitaswa,
Wayataya Aitaswa,
Altazapawanyaka,
Al-Zapawanyaka,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakina,
Wanakakina,
Magalia,
Magalia,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakal,
Yazakal,
Sham Yasha'al,
Sham Yasha'al,
Iwa, Kaya,
Kaya,
Never Aitaswa,
Kaya,
La,
La,
Yakadu,
Yakadu,
Al-Yaka,
Al-Yaka,
Arya,
Arya,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Wahalia, Adawam, Wayashamaali, Mawa Abba, Wahagaria, Gabo, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashat, I'm Yashabi, Tazawo, Gamashu, Nalawa, Anman, Hayawa, Zorwa, Labanya Wat, Salah, I.S.U.P.K, Kamaji, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayabi, Banako, Yashua, Nashamadu, Ba'ayanda Arwa, Hayawa, the Man, Na'adama, Shayathamu, Nadiyabu, Ka'ara. What? Because of Abba, because of Bak. Because of Zamana, Kandasaya Kamu, Ashar, Amarwa, Naya Rashad, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Shayathamu, Kagalgala, Kakwash, the Panya Rakah, Ka'as, the Ba'ira, Wakahalaba, Talahat, Hariyam, Khan, Taradapma, Basa Araka, Basa Wapafka, the Bahalan, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kualawan, Waya Bakwasha, Shamka, Yahweh, Salaki, Yabashua, Waya Ba'awa, Aja, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Babu, Waya the Iwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahweh, the Badka, Ayawan, Al-Kahar Radazar, Wadaman.
Keep not that silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not that silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not that peace.
Hold not that peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo. Thy enemies make a tumble. And they that hate thee. I lift up the head. They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, Come, and let's cut them off. From being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
Maybe no more remember.
But
they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent. They
are confederate against
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites, Moab, Hagarim, and Amalek,
the Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur is also joined with them. They are hoping the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sarah, as to Jabin, and the brook of Kishon, which purged that enemy, became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. Like the egg. Yea, all their princes. As Zabah, as Amun, who said, Let us take to ourselves. The house of Yahweh possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As stubble before the wind. As a fire burneth the wood. As the flame sets the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. Make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let it be confounded. In trouble forever. Yea, let it be put to shame. And perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high, of all the earth. So be it.
We're gonna say the blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Yaka Allah. Wa Alahaya. Matazabaya. Alawap Yahanna. Ha Alawap. Ha Surani. Ha Kwatazayani. Ha Kaya Yani. Wa Akwathi. Yahweh. Mahashem Yahushua. Wada Aman.
Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah.
Michael.
And the angels. Commanding General General. The captain. The officers. The troopers. And the assistants. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. We want to say the curses. Bless you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Listen to us now. Right now. Sin evils and curses. Punishment and destruction. To the heathen that speak against us. Thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses. Punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose. The treasures of the rich of Israel. That refuse to get to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses. Punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. And the nations. And the drug dealers. The court system. Prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. The
Pope,
Islam,
Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
Posse
Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels, convict the spirits
of any of thy people
that
seek to stop
that
us,
seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
that stand in the way, try and stop us, broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues,
Let loose all the plagues,
cause them to go to and fro
through
the earth,
and
consume
them.
Let the plagues shake the house of the thief, and the murderer, make Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel down with the flying saucers, punish all the heathen, that come up against us, as we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all that is the angels that have done, cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world, cause them to shake that coming, name Yahushua, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you always,
so be it. So, turn. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. The men of Israel, Ahmadi Shabbat, Ahmadi, Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
That's my turn. Dismiss.
Sorry, can you take that?
Shalom, Israel. The I.S.U.P.K is hosting the Lord's 55th annual Passover with a all-access pass to the lamb slaughter, all-black party, scripture breakdown class, kids party, the Lord's 55th annual Passover, and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Get your all-access pass at ISUPK.com, starting with April 17th events with the lamb slaughter at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. in North Carolina. Make sure that you get involved. Make sure that you're in the house at 1921 Strickland Road, Clayton, North Carolina. Followed up on April 18th, Thursday, the all-black party. I.S.U.P.K concert series in Durham, North Carolina at the Durham Armory. Last year we tore it down, and this year it's gonna be a whole movie. Then Friday, we have the kids party with a petting zoo. On top of that, it's going to be held at the Sky Zone Trampoline Park with virtual reality included. Get your all-access pass at ISUPK.com. April 19th in the evening, General Mahaiman's scripture breakdown class. You already know we got the heavy hitter in the building, and it's going to be at the South Square Event Center. Make sure that you're in the house starting at 7 p.m. in Durham, North Carolina. Then April 20th, the moment you've been waiting for, the Lord's 55th annual Passover. Make sure that everybody's in the house, and it's being held at the last Black National Fairgrounds in Pittsboro, North Carolina, starting at 6 p.m. Also housing an actual slave quarters, which you will be able to go and take pictures and video footage in front of it. That's 191 Fairgrounds Road, Pittsboro, North Carolina, April 20th, starting at 6 p.m. with a doors open at 4 p.m. for a brunch. Make sure you're in the house on time. Then April 21st, Sunday, is the Feast of Unleavened Bread at the Haiti Heritage Center, 804 Old Fayetteville Street, Durham, North Carolina. Make sure that you are in the house. If you have not booked your hotel room, there are still a few rooms available at the Millennium Hotel. Check the number. Make sure that you call. Rooms are only available while they last. The Lord's 55th annual Passover, hosted by the I.S.U.P.K.